I told my dad's girlfriend she's as pathetic as my parents. My family has been completely messed up for as long as I can remember. My parents started dating in high school and have been cheating on each other pretty much the entire time. They got married at 19 and had me at 20. When I was born, my dad even made my mom do a DNA test because he wasn't sure I was his. I am. But that didn't stop either of them from continuing to cheat. My dad has 4 other women he's had kids with. My mom has 3 other guys she's had kids with. 5 of my half-siblings live with us, and honestly, we're not close at all. It's just a house full of kids who exist because our parents can't stop cheating, but also can't seem to leave each other. One of my dad's girlfriends is this woman who keeps coming back, no matter what. She and my dad have 2 kids together, and she was even pregnant with a 3rd before she miscarried. For years, she's been trying to convince my dad to leave my mom. Apparently, he told her he couldn't leave because I would hate him if he abandoned my mom. Last Tuesday, I was home alone doing homework when someone knocked on the door. I opened it, and there she was, standing on the porch. She asked if she could come in and talk to me. I was confused, but let her inside because I thought maybe it was about picking up her kids or something, but that wasn't it. She sat down on the couch and started telling me how much she loves my dad, how they're meant to be together, and how their kids deserve to grow up with both parents in the same home. Then she looked me straight in the eye and said I was being selfish for getting in the way of their happiness. She told me my dad said the only reason he won't leave my mom is because of me, that I would hate him and he couldn't handle that. So she wanted me to give him permission to leave. She wanted me to tell him I'd be okay with it so they could finally be a real family. I just stared at her for a second because I couldn't believe what I was hearing. This is the same woman who has tried to fight my mom in parking lots before. She once called my mom's boss and claimed my mom was harassing her in an attempt to get her fired. She's shown up at family events uninvited, screaming at my dad. I told her she's as pathetic as my parents. I said my dad is never leaving my mom and has nothing to do with me. I told her they're codependent and dysfunctional, and that's why they stay together. Not because of me or any of us kids. Then I told her she's not special for having 2 kids with him because there are literally 3 other women who also have multiple kids with my dad. Her face turned red and she started yelling about how I'm a disrespectful kid who doesn't understand adult relationships. I walked to the door and held it open. She stood there for a moment like she was about to say something else, but I just stared at her until she finally left. About an hour later, my dad came home and she was sitting in her car waiting for him. As soon as he pulled up, she got out and started crying and yelling about how I was horrible to her and said terrible things. My dad came inside and asked what I said to her. I told him exactly what happened. He said she's the mother of 2 of his kids, so I should try to get along with her. My mom got home in the middle of all the drama and asked why I worked her up so badly. I just laughed because there's always some kind of chaos involving one of my dad's girlfriends or my mom's boyfriends. This woman is just the loudest about it. My dad told me I should apologize to her, but I refused. She showed up at my house and tried to manipulate me into breaking up my parents' marriage like I have any control over their mess. The craziest part is she's still calling my dad every day, trying to get him to leave my mom. Nothing ever changes in this house.